This is the Wahcko Bass Wah by Jam Pedals. Let's give it a good wahko wahko wahko. Hi, this is Gregor from BassTheWorld.com, and here we have the coolest looking bass wah I ever came across. The company Jam Pedals is based in Greece, and recently we already reviewed this one here, the Ripley 4, which is a chorus, vibrato, phaser combination all in one pedal. This one sounds incredibly good, and since I'm familiar with it, is really my favorite modern analog modulation pedal. And so let's find out if the wah can hold up to this standard. Since this is a wah pedal, it doesn't really have many controls. You engage the effect by stepping on the pedal and pushing hard on the upper end. So the foot switch, which is hidden under the pedal, fulfills its switching purpose. As with many wah pedals, you have to step on it with a lot of weight. The only other visible control is the sweep knob on the right side, which gives you 6 different frequency sweep ranges. With this you can make the pedal sound fatter if it's operating in lower stages, or more classic wah like if you choose a higher range. Inside the pedal there's a small trim pot to adjust the input volume. The build quality is, this is just a heavy brick made of metal. I can't imagine how you would destroy it unless you own a tank or an aircraft carrier on wheels to drive over it. The finish almost looks like as the pedal was spray painted but barely polished. It's probably not, but it has this cool rough vibe to it. And the crocodile, don't even get me started. It's cool as a crocodile on anything, really. The top pedal with the Wahcko logo is protected by a plate of plexiglass or plastic of some sort, which is screwed on the metal housing. The pedal has a regular in and output, and the whole thing runs of course on 9 volts. Besides all the rather funky things that you would usually do with a wah, it's always also great to combine it with some distortion, so let's try it with the Rattler, which is also made by Jam Pedals. But of course the most iconic use of a bass wah ever is the intro of For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica, originally played by Cliff Burton, who has sadly died at a very young age. In honor to him, let's shred. Otherwise there's really not much to say. It's a bass wah, it was basses. There's only one thing that I've noticed that I'm not familiar with from similar pedals, and that is basically in the upper range of the pedal motion. There's a bit of a tipping point for the Q curve, and that means the sound makes a sudden jump at this point. It's not a big deal, but definitely something that I noticed when I'm playing this pedal. Sorry if I can't find better words to describe this. However, after using this for a bit, actually I have to say I kinda like it. It's just something you have to get used to if you're familiar with other pedals. At the end of this video, unfortunately I have to make a sad announcement. There's a good friend of us who has recently passed away.